My name is Raylyn Reimer, and today I'm going to show you how to do a 5-minute face using this one compact customized palette specifically created for your skin tone. I am a mom to 3 boys. I am always on the run, but one thing that I cannot go without doing is my makeup. No, that's a lie. I'm normally in a top bun with no makeup on, but when I do take the time to do it, I use my one compact makeup that is completely customized to my skin tone, and everything I need is right here. But the very first thing that is important to know is that in Seint's products, we have 2 main highlights: a contour, a lip, and cheek. This is what's your basic face. You can start with just these 4, and then once you feel more comfortable with it, or if you want to start with a larger palette, you can add on just like I have here, and all the makeup that I need is right in this palette. I'm going to show you how simple it is just by using this brush and then blending it all. So I'm going to take my main highlight and place it all over my skin. Just like this. Your main highlight is what consists of your foundation. So if you're used to putting on a foundation, that's what this is. I'm going to place it all in here. Let's do this, make it easier. And I'm going to go in and lighten up these darker areas under eye. So I'm going to go into my second highlight, which is considered my brightening highlight. I'm going to place those on the inside and outside corners of my eye, leaving this area right here so that I can blend in towards it, but not create extra texture. As we age, we get extra texture and fine lines and wrinkles, and this area in there is one of those places. So by being able to minimize the amount of product in there is going to help really minimize the amount of texture that you can see once we're done. Once I've got my brightening highlight on, I'm going to go into my contour color. This is meant to chisel out your cheekbones, bring dimension to your face. And if you're thinking contour is just not for me, I would really challenge you to think about that, because our faces just naturally do have shadows. So what happens when you cover it up with foundation is that you're minimizing some of those shadows. By adding on this contour, it's actually going to help bring back those natural shadows and make your face look more natural. Do the last one in this palette. I'm going to go for my lip and cheek. Place it on the apples of my cheeks and on my lips. Before I blend this in, I'm also going to add one extra step. This is something that you can skip if you like, but I really like to warm up my face. So I'm going to go into my bronzer and place that on the high points of my face. So on the high point of my temple and right above where I put that cheek color. Now that I've got all the colors in the places they need to go, I'm taking my blush bronzer brush. It's a double-ended brush and is really great for blending everything out super seamlessly. I often get asked if I use different brushes, and you don't have to. However, what I do recommend is going after the brighter areas and then blending the darker areas after, just so you don't have too much overlap. You'll notice that cream makeup is incredibly blendable. It's super hard to make a mistake with it, and it's really easy to build on. So if you feel like after you're done blending, you need extra coverage, you just go back in and add in a little bit of that color. Cream-based makeup is so moisturizing. It's really great for dry skin, and it's amazing for maturing skin as well, as it helps to fill in all of those little fine lines and wrinkles. And because it never completely sets, doesn't crack on our faces as we go throughout the day, so it shouldn't be accentuating any of those lines we don't want anybody to see. Don't forget under your neck. Do you see how simple that is? It really truly was putting the correct colors on my face and then blending it all to get this super simple, pretty blended out look. If you're ever watching short form video and you notice that somehow that person's makeup just looks better than yours after you finish this off, what I recommend is going back in and touching up any areas that you think might need touching up. So you can see that I'm not getting as much brightness under there as I normally would like. So I'm just gonna go back into here and add just a little bit more by tapping it in. This is going to make sure that the most minimal amount of makeup is getting pressed in under eye. and helping to brighten up that under eye. I also blended down, you'll also notice I blended down a little farther than I prefer to. So I'm gonna take my brush and do this little Nike swoop and push that contour back up where it belongs. Just a few minutes, I totally altered my look simply by evening out my skin tone, getting rid of dark circles, and helping chisel out those areas that are just naturally chiseled without makeup on. And quickly throw on my brow, a little bit of mascara under eye, and then I'll be done. And of course, if you need any help, you can always ask me. Whether you are brand new to makeup or you've been using it for a long time, I know what it's like to feel like a complete newbie and a little bit silly for not knowing how to do makeup, and this is what made it so much simpler. If you need a custom color match to know that it's perfect colors for your skin, this number here or click the link below. I'm Raylan Reimer. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a thing.